Have you ever seen an F1 car like this? You might have. But if you haven't, let me introduce you to the F1's X-Wings. These unusual extensions graced the racetrack between the 1997 and 1998 seasons, garnering both attention and controversy before being banned by the FIA. Now today we're going to uncover the mystery of this innovation, exploring everything from how they functioned to their eventual ban. In the late 1990s, the struggling Tyrrell team, dealing with financial issues, found itself in a difficult situation. With a car that wasn't fastest on the grid, they had an immense trouble finding enough downforce to remain competitive. Tyrrell took advantage of a basic regulation loophole due to necessity. This loophole allowed for the placement of winglets high and wide of the car's main body, providing an opportunity for harnessing more airflow and generating the much needed extra downforce. What makes this story particularly extraordinary is that Tyrrell did not go on this innovation journey with a large budget or a fresh design team. Instead, they cleverly reused components found around their factory, giving waste parts a new life. The outcome was unusual and effective. The practical, cost-effective solution was successful, demonstrating the team's creativity in pursuit of performance gains. The X-Wings made their debut in the third round of the championship at the Argentine Grand Prix. Initially, their use was confined to a few races in 1997, where they were specifically deployed on tracks that had high downforce requirements, such as Monaco. The clever design allowed for simple installation and removal, providing Tyrrell with a practical method of increasing downforce when needed. The X-Wings didn't garner much attention initially, as Tyrrell was at the back of the grid. However, all of this was about to change with the start of the 1998 season. In 1998, a wave of revised regulations raced through Formula 1, bringing in changes such as slimmer cars and grooved tires. These changes presented some challenges, indicating an unavoidable loss of performance for each team on the grid. Interestingly, the change ultimately benefited Tyrrell. The planned installation of X-Wings on their car allowed them to make up for the performance lost due to these rule changes. Tyrrell's X-Wings' distinct aerodynamic benefits proved to be a vital asset, giving them a competitive advantage in navigating the changing landscape of 1998. So Tyrrell designed their next car with the X-Wings in mind, seeing how it impacted the car. 4 more teams on the grid decided to build their own version of the X-Wings. These teams were Ferrari, Jordan, Prost, and Sauber. They developed their own interpretation because it was estimated that the X-Wings accounted for 5% of the car's overall downforce, which is rather significant in a game of milliseconds. While Tyrrell carefully developed their car with X-Wings in mind, the other teams had the difficulty of developing a rapid solution during the ongoing season. Unfortunately, their quickly produced parts did not match the sturdy quality of Tyrrell's original design, sacrificing durability. Now with 5 teams implementing this aero device, the Formula 1 landscape began to witness intriguing developments. As the trend gained momentum, some teams opted for unconventional solutions. Prost Grand Prix, for instance, took a distinctive approach in one of the races, incorporating only a single X-Wing. The sole reason of it was simply that it covered the refueling part of the car. Eddie Jordan, the team owner of Jordan, pointed out that this innovation somewhat impaired the driver's vision, and driver visibility became a topic of discussion within the paddock. During the Argentinian Grand Prix in '98, a pit lane incident added an unexpected twist to the X-Wing saga. The winglet of Jean Lacey's car became entangled with a cable in the pit lane, wiping out the device as a whole. As these incidents transpired, increasing concerns in the FIA reached their boiling point. At the end of April, after some speculations, Max Mosley, the president of FIA at the time, announced in an interview that the X-Wings are going to be banned from now on. As a reason, he said that it was too dangerous. You can't disagree on the fact that the wings were placed on the bodywork near the driver's head. The possibility was there of the wing ripping off in an accident and hitting another driver or the spectators. Tyrrell's fortunes declined considerably after the ban. Until then, they had been kinda holding their own in the grid's lower midfield. However, after the ban was enforced, their performance fell and they struggled to even qualify for some of the races.